Pick six, and I tell you what, if you backed Rabia the Rebel, you've got one man to thank, and that is Muzi Yeni. Well done to Brett Weber, well done to Mr. Musa as well. Now becomes a four-time winner from 36 outings, and jockey Muzi Yeni has come to join me. Muz, hats off to you. I tell you what, ride of the season, if I could nominate, definitely the ride now on Rabia the Rebel.
Thank you. Thanks very much, Brandon. Thank you.
Muz, take us through the race. Obviously you said some decent fraction. She likes to gallop. She's not the biggest of fillies, but she does it quite easily. They swooped you at about the 600. They really moved up like they were going to go on by, but how you managed to get her back, take us through it.
What do you call this? Obviously riding with experience and riding a lot of races. I thought I had my fractions right and seemed to amaze me. Obviously I had to give my filly a bit of a breather. I'd bounced her quite hard to get across a few horses that I thought might want to compete for the lead. So I thought I was going at a good pace. I looked to give her a breather around the first turn, and she's looked like she was quite comfortable, but I never eased back on them at once. And she looked to take a breather at about the 700, and I still picked her up a bit early. And it surprised me. I had a wall of horses around me. I thought, Jesus, did I go too fast? Did I go too slow? But when I shook her up, when Chariots of Gold loomed alongside of me, she instantly gave me 2 lengths. She hit the front back again about the 300. She likes to look around a lot. She almost lost the race because the horse was quite far on the outside and she wasn't really putting it all in. And once I changed my stick, it kept her mind on the job, and she done well.
I think she's a filly that runs on all hearts, because when you have a look at her in the parade ring, she certainly isn't the biggest. And the way she fought them off, all heart moves.
Yes, all heart, and one of the best actions out of the small horses I ride. You know, I ride a lot of horses, and she really, for her size, one of the best movers I've sat on.
You got a busy card coming up, of course, Jolly Josephine for your old boss in the Northern Cape and other horses around you. What's your next best moves?
Maybe Jolly Josephine, but she's got a bit of a draw to contend with, and she's lucky she didn't bump this filly. So I'm glad Mr. Weber would have killed me, but I'm grateful that we actually ended up with the better stakes, and well done for him for having the confidence in his own filly.
Just before you run away, going into the big day Saturday, a horse like Burrahin, you happy with his work back at home?
Yeah, the top horse obviously doesn't show you a hell of a lot, which is a good thing. Most racehorses sometimes leave their track, work a track, and he seems to be a horse that just does enough, all what is asked of him. But this run in the Jubilee was impressive. Anton came back to me and said to me, Muzi, one of the best horses I've sat on like during the season, and he's sat on the best. So hopefully can give the punters confidence.
You're having a phenomenal season, Muz. You've got a lot of supporters. I'm one of them, so keep it up.
Thank you very much. 190 winners, a beautiful season, and whatever happens does happen. But I just want to say thanks to Mr. Weber. Really, really struck up a nice season. He's helped me with a couple of winners, so thank you.
Well done, Muz. Certainly good stuff. One more word from you?
Yes, thank you to Winning Form.
Super. Well done to Muzi Yeni. Good to have you in the winner's enclosure, Mr. Weber. Of course, a top ride over here. I was just having a look at you leading into the horse into the winner's enclosure. Out of breath, but why not? The smile's there, and she's certainly done it all this afternoon.
Yeah, no, she's been a really gutsy filly. Yeah, we battled to find our way with her. She came from Cape Town, unplaced maiden, and we really battled with her and ran a few places, and then she found Muzi, and I think Muzi's her size, and they seem to click together and run really well.
She got a beautiful action, as Muzi touched on. Of course, she was doing it hard. I mean, I know Muzi was telling us that maybe according to his fractions, it wasn't going too quickly, but the way she fought them off, there's got to be a lot more to come.
Yeah, we were thinking maybe next season she could be in some of those minor little features, maybe have a little go at them. She's running that way at the moment. Yeah, but I'm definitely trying the hardest. Thanks very much to Mohammed. Super owner, nice and supporting, and yeah, the things are coming right.
Mr. Weber, horse like Kapama later on, want to include into quartets?
Yes, definitely.
Super stuff. Well done on your win.
Thanks a lot.
Well done to Brett Weber. Small yard, but certainly deserves the horses. He's top class, is Brett Weber, and another top class from Muzi Yeni. I certainly haven't seen something like that for quite some time. I don't think ever, in fact, in my small career in racing, but certainly hats off to Muzi. That was world class. He got the VAAL alive over here, and I know that a few of the guys had a few each ways with that low mass of 52 kilograms. Well done to Mr. Musa as well, who's got a few horses in the game at the moment, and he's starting to reap the rewards. So it's certainly smiles all round from everybody, and I think this horse is one we can follow. Rabia the Rebel, she does not know how to lie down, and when you got that winning attitude, they're certainly horses that we can have a wager on in the not too distant future. Up next, it's jackpot time, the big one as well. The pulls have been tremendous. A big thank you to all the punters out there. I'm looking forward to that jackpot pool, and not forgetting the quick mixes as well.